July 6, 2023. Ukraine war, approximately 9 years and 5 months since the invasion of Crimea. Day 498 of Special Putin's operations. Big picture. Sanctions on Russia are struggling to hold due to trade routes moving to bordering countries in Central Asia, according to a German news agency DW. Link below. The Kremlin struck Lviv and surroundings with Kalibr missiles launched from the Black Sea. 5 fatalities so far, and at least 40 injured. Shelling by the Russians doubled over the last 24 hours. Reports of 2 new armies of Russian troops in or near Donbass in the last week, adding a reported 180,000 Kremlin forces. Ukraine continues to make incremental gains, especially around Bakhmut. Dnieper Line. Heavy shelling. Reports of cholera continue on the East Bank, where the Kremlin appears to be disinterested in sanitation. The Zaporizhzhya power plant has received a complete power connection and a backup to a currently highly unreliable power grid. Zaporizhzhya Front. Ukraine is withholding public information on this area for the time being, and no Russian sources have given any hint of changes. Heavy shelling. East Front, Donetsk. The Kremlin sent attackers against Marinka and Avdiivka, along with heavy shelling. Ukraine has been shelling Donetsk heavily in the last 24 hours, aiming for more stockpiles and enemy troop concentrations. It is believed this shelling will restrict Kremlin support to Bakhmut. Bakhmut Area. Heavy ground attacks by Ukraine at Klishchivka continue, and Moscow recently dedicated a large number of troops to attempt to stop the Ukrainians. The Kremlin attempted multiple attacks just outside the south end of Bakhmut. Their attacks appeared to follow the low grounds near a sharp rise, apparently attempting to use the disruption of view to offer approach. It is unclear if these were attempts to take land or attempts to disrupt Ukraine's rotation. Oskil border front. The Kremlin continued multiple attempted incursions around Svatov. West of the P-66 highway south of Svatov, enemy troops made multiple attempts to break a last Ukrainian hold on a high ground. North of Svatov at Novoselivsky, the Kremlin made multiple attacks to take an overlook. Northern border. At least 15 different towns and villages along the border were shelled in the last 24 hours. Ukraine appears to have attacked a power substation and oil depot in Belgorod. Success is as yet unknown. Black Sea. The Kremlin used 10 Kalibr missiles from their fleet to attack Lviv and surroundings overnight, with Ukraine intercepting 7. Currently the Kremlin continues to keep 3 missile carriers capable of a volley of 24 missiles. Ukraine world-related. German news outlet DW released a lengthy report showing how sellers in Germany and Europe are able to circumvent trade restrictions by moving goods through Central Asian nations. Middlemen in these areas are making good money exporting equipment and importing Russian materials. Vice President and candidate for President Mike Pence has stated that there is no doubt that if Ukraine fails to defeat the Kremlin, that the US will be forced into combat by Kremlin actions. There are rumors that the US is discussing the purchase of another battalion's worth of HIMARS. Whether those are for Ukraine or for the US military to spend plinking cans is unknown. Bulgaria has agreed to help with wounded Ukrainians and to help train Ukraine's future doctors. We aim to bring more. Like and subscribe.